Hello adventurers, and welcome back to my channel. I am in Bisbee, Arizona, where I'm going to be participating in the Weird Wild West event. This is going to be a super fun multi-day event that I can't wait to share with you all. It's the first year and it's going to be super fun. But along the way there's a lot of other things that are super neat here in Bisbee, so let's go explore.
Bisbee is one of those places that until you've actually visited, you won't know what to expect. It's pretty interesting to step foot into this small community. It is most predominantly known originally for its mines, and you can still find these as you drive past the Lavender Pit or even visit the Copper Queen mine tours. But now Bisbee looks a bit different. Art has taken over and unique voices. There's lots of live entertainment, delicious restaurants, and of course, a lot of history as you comb throughout the town. I was really happy that the Weird Wild West decided to pick this location for their event. This is a very unique space and definitely a fun one that has to be on your Arizona bucket list. On the opening day, we went over to a meet and greet welcome ceremony where lots of live entertainment was being had. The Wanderbox in Daniel Park kicked us off strong along with some other voices, and then we started seeing these birds swirling. It was a little bit ominous, it was a little crazy. We then determined that happened literally every night while we were in town around the same time, so your guess is as good as mine. But it was just such a cool way to get to know everyone who was attending the event and to also see some of the brands that were sponsoring the event, including Mountain House and Seeker.
Okay guys, we are back on the route trying to find some other cool things that we can do here in Bisbee. I am super excited because now I'm full and I need some walking. I'm so full. The food here is bomb. Okay guys, we're gonna do a little bit of shopping here in Bisbee. I'm super excited because there are so many cool things. Oh, those are soft too, aren't they?
Yeah, they're so soft.
Oh my gosh, hang on. I must pet them. Ooh. Okay guys, I got a couple things in this bag right here from Redbone. This place was awesome. Every single one of us left with something. Hey Riley, before you run off, what did you just get?
I just bought a new t-shirt that I could not resist. I mostly like the color and the part that's not family friendly for you.
This is Riley's new shirt. And I think, like I said, everybody pretty much bought something in there. It was super fun. But I will say this, Brandon had the best find of us all.
Oh, for the van. Thank you. Getting out and exploring downtown was super fun, and I found a lot of unique shops along the way. Everything from places that you could find unique art and art supplies to musical instruments. They also had very unique clothing items and signature things to Bisbee. But along the way we found this magic shop right here and noticed that they had several different shows on weekends, so definitely check that out. In fact, the magician will come in a little bit later in this video. You'll see. We're now at the city park, which is one of the most interesting city parks I've ever seen. They have a stage, but also a play area for the kiddos. But in the bleacher area, they have this super unique scene that is painted. In fact, this was one of the most interesting things that I found in this particular area, even with all of the other art available. It was very neat. But as we continued to enjoy our time in downtown, the sun began to fall, and that's when Bisbee really comes to life. It is absolutely gorgeous, and you won't want to miss checking this out. On the weekend that we were visiting for Weird Wild West, they also happened to be doing Alice in Bisbeeland, a unique extravagant experience where people dress up in various attire and enjoy a series of different events throughout the community. Amongst those, the highlight is the last night of the festivities where they do an official off with her head beheading of the Red Queen. It's kind of comical, it's kind of interesting. As you can see here, they're dancing, they're having a good time. It's a very interesting event that you won't want to miss. And there, that guy who's being the Mad Hatter, that is the magician. I told you he'd be back, but it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience to come here and see this in person, and I highly recommend bringing a costume if you do. Notice, there's another bunny in there. That wasn't me. Nope, nope, nope.
Okay, so when you're going around Bisbee, there's a lot of interesting things, and around every corner you'll find something pretty unique. So one of the things that was on my personal bucket list for coming to Bisbee was to find this little strip of alley right here. Along this area you'll find tons of artwork from local artists, but some other really fascinating things. So check this out. This is cool. Super, super cool. And I'm just in awe. I mean, look at this, but there's so much more.
In fact, one of the things that I quickly learned about Bisbee is that they encourage you to explore all the little nooks and crannies around town. A trip through an alley might be an experience that you may never forget. The art is very unique, and also they have several different things hidden amongst the city looking to be found. When we were there, they had a series of rabbits that they encouraged you to look around and see if you could find. Whoops, there's one. Along with other unique things like these, you will not be disappointed on your visit. The art here is definitely one of the main draws to historic downtown. And, well, look there. Tyson looks pretty happy, too. As we returned back to our camp at the Catholic Church, we took one evening just to enjoy each other's company and kind of wind down and reflect on the events.
I won't eat you. I promise I won't.
Riley, you don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here.
I know.
We are departing the Catholic Church parking lot, and look at this, guys. It is almost completely empty. In fact, it's just our little tribe left out, and we're on the move to our next adventure. It's been super fun, though.
Driving through Bisbee, I wanted to share what this cute, quaint community looks like. Of course, we did stay at the Catholic Church parking lot. We were very thankful that they allowed us to do so for this event. And you can see over to our right, we have this Screamin' Banshee Pizza. That place we tried out one night. It was pretty good. As we continue going, you'll notice there's a lot of street parking, and Bisbee is a very welcoming community. So if you can find a place to park, they don't mind that you stay as long as you leave it better than you found it. You'll notice the mountains kind of roll, and this hill ultimately every single day became our demise as we'd have to walk back to camp. But you know, sometimes it's worth it whenever you're having fun. Here off to the right, you'll see one of the many hotels and motels in the area. They had a really nice overall area. And then over to the left, that's where we got our smoothie that you probably saw in one of our other videos. Now, as we continue going, we just passed the French bakery, which was our absolute favorite stop, and each one of us probably returned back there a couple of times. This area right here is where you'll really find the meat and potatoes of the community, a lot of the older historic buildings, museums, art galleries, gorgeous shops, tons of extra parking, and guess what, guys? All this is free parking, so that was pretty cool too. Again, as we kind of go down a little further, there's an adventure shop over to the right-hand side, the public library, which is historic and absolutely beautiful, still having the original wood floors. And this building that it looks like we might run into ahead of us is actually The Table and a couple of other restaurants and other businesses. In fact, inside you'll find a wonderful coffee shop, in addition to a wine bar, a radio station, and a bookstore. Yeah, this place was super, super neat. And they had a free public restroom that you could easily access from this area quite easily, pretty much until midnight. That was also very handy being a nomad.
What are you doing, Ladybug out? What are you doing?
Well, I have these shoes that are great. They're for like hiking, and they look like river shoes, but they have a much more durable underneath, so you can walk over stones, but they look like you're wearing socks.
They kind of do.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put some stickers on top if I could ever get my little sticker thing off.
Now, I have a question. Are you gonna be doing a video about these shoes at any point in the future if you like them?
Well, everybody's asked, because I made mention of them, but I haven't done anything yet.
Well, if you do, everybody go check out her videos. Look at that. Oh, that's decor right there. Yes.
Oh,
sweet.
Is it centered? I don't know. I feel like it's uncentered.
Not even the weirdest thing I've seen all week. Wow.
I don't know. I think I'll just do it on one.
Thanks for coming along with me, guys, to the Weird Wild West, where we've had a blast. I know this video is a little different than my typical van events, but I really wanted to indulge and enjoy the atmosphere here in Bisbee, so I hope that you'll check out the other videos that I have done from the Bisbee area to learn a little bit more about the community, and overall have enjoyed just the little social aspects that I've shown here. Community is strong within van life, and being able to share those little glints just makes me smile. Till next time, guys, bye!